Hi everybody, how are you doing? Hope you are all well and safe and having a great day. Unless of course you've just got up, and in which case I hope you have a great day. What have I been doing? I've been playing around in Realistic Paint Studio, just doing this quick sketch, pencil sketch of a guy that I thought was reading a book. But when I look closer, he's on his phone. I just love Realistic Paint Studio, and I've got this image that I want to paint today. It's quite a striking image. I'll show you in a minute or two, and I'm not sure. I just love the oil paints. I love the oil paints, man. And I'm tempted to use those, or do I go for a vibrant watercolour? Let's try the watercolour. And I want. I see this is a sketch, so I'm gonna choose the sketchbook paper. I think excellent work. Let's change that. What could we put? Choose a keyboard. I can't cope with writing in there. Dodgy watercolor. Okay, let's do this. Right, I'm all set to go. Watercolors are ready. I'm going to use this color palette. This is the photo I'm going to use. This guy reading his book. Quite excited about that. The watercolor brush I'm going to use is this one, because I can sort of get these bright colors on and then just wash it away. I think that's really cool. I'm tempted to put this brush down here so I can get access to it. Click the star, then that. There we go. That's got it. I don't know if I'm feeling this. Let me change the pencil. I don't like that pencil. I don't like it at all. Just try this one. If I like it, I'm gonna add it to me. Oh yeah, that's way better. So I'm gonna add this one to my favourites. And I wonder if I can get rid of that. I have to touch it again. Yes, that's it. Okay, got rid of that. I sorted that out. Now, painting. Right, sort of block his head. Let's speed this thing up a bit. Could be taking all day with this. I don't know who this guy is, but I just thought it was interesting, really interesting that he's reading this book. I say a book, it's a phone, isn't it? Oh God. I just thought he was reading this book in the middle of town. I'm giving him a book. I don't care. She's alright, a little bit there. I wonder if I can move things around in this app. I wonder if it's got a pair of scissors. It has, I know it has. I've just got him a bit low. I'm gonna have to move him up a bit. I think if I go to palettes, this way, scissors, I get, or is it trimming knife? Move it. That's just gonna cut it out, isn't it? No, it's not. What's the point in that if I can't move it? So after trying all the tools in this box, I've discovered it's the calipers. It's the calipers that you can size it up and move things around with. So here we go again. That's about right. Oops. There, I think. Yeah, that will do. That's good. We can carry on sketching. That's a tool I should have down here, actually, those calipers, isn't it? I'm just going to add those. There we go, because I will forget next time I come. Got quite a decent kit there. I've got a nice watercolour brush, pencil, something to move things around a bit. Eraser, it's all going on. Right, so this guy is sort of... Oh, everybody's looking at the phones. I've got him too wide. Better. Now I've got this tool sorted, I can... Oh, you can't select areas. I wonder if I could use... Oh no. If I use, say, the knife, not the knife though, let's say use the scalpel, it's more precision, and then this, yeah, that's cool. That lets me move just that bit. Like that. Awesome. So it has got a fully featured set of tools to help you reallocate objects, man. Right. So I'm looking at eyeing this up here with the top of his head. It's like about where it is on the photo. Thinking about that line's a bit thick there. That's just... I don't normally, if I'm drawing watercolor or drawing for a watercolor, I don't usually have lines as dark as this, but I've made them this dark so that you can see them on the video. Okay, and I might... How did I do that? Ah, 2 fingers. Okay. I'm going to lose the scaffolding. I don't think that adds anything to our story. I'll put the writing in. Don't know. Don't normally. I just usually do a sort of a random squiggle if I'm doing writing. Oh, this guy. It's, you know, society's gone crazy, and everybody just lives for their mobile phones. A little bit of an angle on that, not too much. Normally, I try to speed through the drawing process when I'm painting, because it's not really what we're all about. But I know that this watercolour isn't going to take me very long at all to do. So it's just a matter of putting a few washes on. It's a bit heavy, that. But, how many of these am I going to put? That's the question. Maybe 3. That one's quite close to it, isn't it? Just a nice little loose sketch. I love this cobblestone. This is one of my favourite streets in Derby. Where this guy's leaning, there used to be a bar there called the Derby Dilly Wine Bar back in the 80s. And I remember being a young bloke, and one Christmas it's got all beams on the from the ceiling and rafters and things, and everybody was really jovial and having a good time because it was Christmas, and they'd all climbed up. Loads of people had climbed up onto the rafters and beams and were just sitting there drinking the beer, hanging from the ceiling, almost like vampires, singing Christmas songs and stuff. Really fond memories back in the day. This lady's head's up there, I think. I promise I didn't climb into the rafters though. Although I have been known to do stuff like that. I used to be ever so noisy when I was a young bloke. A real see, she's actually way over here. I should have put in like 3 more pillars. Let's just move her. Oh, I've got to put this other tool in. I ought to add that other tool into the kit as well. The this way. There we go. The palette knife. Sorry, not the palette knife. The scalpel. So now I can move her along a bit. There we go. Maybe not quite as much as that. Let's try and keep her on the sort of rule of thirds, maybe. That'll do. I don't know why it sort of selects that. Okay, I suppose. I'm wondering if I've got these two close together. They'll be all right. Yeah, I as a young bloke, when I used to get drunk, I was one of those friendly drunks, you know, that would go, "I love you, I do, I really do love you," but I was also very noisy. I got a twin brother, and we were back in the day. We were inseparable. Don't see much of him now. In fact, I never see him at all. He lives in a different town to me. But we used to go out every Friday night and annoy everybody. See, I'm looking at this light, and this is going to be a major part of this. The shadow, not light. But she's got sort of a light on her arm there. That's now all gone to pot, hasn't it? All gone a bit Pete Tong. That's better. There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm happy with how this is going. This bit will be in shadow. Just here. We've got these highlights right where she's standing. Awesome. And I'll probably put that in and then just sort of wash that out. I think we're good to go. We're good to go. I think we need a new layer. Put it on top of the. I think I might put it under. No, I'll leave it on top because that's how it would be in real life. Got my favourite new watercolour brush. Let's just pick that out. See, that's too. It's too purple. That's not what I want at all. That colour is not what's in that palette. Just saying. Just saying. So light pressure up. So yeah, very light pressure, heavy pressure. Love it. this sort of turquoisey green colour I want here. Again, this is going to be sort of washed. I love the way you touch that other colour, it just picks it up. You know what? I'm almost saying this is the best watercolour app there is. That'll probably upset a lot of people, but it's one of the easiest to use. I was just got the brush a bit too big there. Let's just take that down a bit more colour in it. Little poster gone in, except it's in the wrong place, of course. I wonder if I can step back enough to get rid of all of that. Yes, I can. I want it here. Look at that. Love it. Brush, just sort of soften off some of the edges. Bit of blue in there. Just adding a little bit of colour, really. Let's get the guy's yellow shirt in. Oops. There we go. Let's put this guy's trousers in. So put this shadow in here, look. That's it. That's so cool. I'm looking at his shirt now thinking, right, where is he going to have some shadows? Down here. Like that. A little bit there. Yeah, like that. That'll do. Big brush. those colours bleed in. I just love that. Love it, love it. Get rid of that. Mix a bit of blue in here as well. I like it, I like it. And I also used to go to college at the same time, about the period when I used to visit the Derby Dilly Wine Bar. I used to go to Derby College, and after we'd been to college, we would all go to the Derby Dilly, meet for a beer. Just putting some highlights, sort of dappled into that. Maybe just strengthen it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm liking this. Liking it a lot. I might just put definition there. The razor. Get that out of it. Maybe also on this guy's arm. The side of his clothes. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's get a creamy colour in. Big brush for some of this. Got the ruler selected, that's no good. So look, I've done all this painting with one watercolour brush. Is that colour too? I want to be a bit bluer. I think we need to go with some blue. Warm it up a bit with a bit of other stuff. Blend it all together. Look at that. Like it. Take that out and just so I can be a bit more add a tiny bit more detail in there. I've gone quiet again because I'm concentrating and I'm in the zone. I'm enjoying this. Bit too dark, that. Better. There we go. So versatile, this brush. You can get that eraser in and just sweep in some lines. A little bit of detail. Oops, I need to switch to the paintbrush. Just going to use this eraser just to get a bit of detail. Again, sort of crashed and burned a bit that first time. There we go. I think I can take a sort of a pale blue and just razor, man. Just sort of add a little bit more here. But I quite like this blue for the shadows. Might a little bit in here. I know it's not blue on the photo, but I just think that works better somehow in there. I just put it on sort of light pressure, then heavy pressure, just spread that paint out a bit. It's got a real watercolour feel about it. The bloke, I've neglected the guy, haven't I? Give him a bit of a tan. Yeah. And I think we need a little bit of something here, which I can wash down into that, cut round his head. I'm thinking I could sort of put a bit dark around that. And it will just lift that out a bit. Bit of blue, perhaps. Location of a door, probably. Oh my god, that window thing. Just adds a little bit of colour and detail to what was boring. But there, I think, you know what, I don't think that's too shabby. The razor, it seems to me that it's either full on or not. I bet there's other ones to choose from. Yeah, what's this? Is this a putty rubber? Let's try this one. Oh, what have I got a ruler there? I don't want that. Let's try this. It's a little bit softer. That's nice. I think that's it, you know. I'm going to sign it. Just a watercolour sketch of a guy reading a book, not playing on his iPhone at all. Painted in realistic paint studio. I'm just going to colour his book in. I'll do. Yeah, so as always, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, big thumbs up as always is much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I've got lots of videos like this, and I would love to be sharing them all with you. So don't forget, everybody, stay safe, stay sane, and keep painting. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.